Told him I ain't selling it for nothing less than lavish.
No, come on, man.
Draco made a hit with this one.
Yeah. And Jack. Good morning, y'all. So we found a cocoa plantation that we can actually walk on. We're not gonna be here for too long. We're not disturbing the peace, but look at cocoa beans. I'm saying cocoa, like I meant coffee beans. This is not cacao. This is like coffee. Look at that. Whoa, y'all. It's like probably even thousands of these here, and they're all taller than me. So it's just giving me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like spiders in my locks, y'all. Adventurous. She like to taste and feel things like a baby. What it tastes like?
It tastes like it still needs to grow because it doesn't taste like coffee.
Is it bitter?
To break it open. It is bitter. I'm trying to break it open so you can kind of see a seed, but it doesn't even resemble like a coffee bean type of seed. It's green on the outside. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Well, was it hard?
Slippery. Yeah, it was hard to open. But this is what they look like.
And this is just Costa Rican coffee. I worked at Starbucks, so I know that they actually get a lot of their coffee beans from here and a lot of other countries. But Costa Rica is definitely hitting because they have like a field here and on the other side. And it's like acres of this as we're going up the hill. What happened? So we found a cocoa plantation that we can actually walk on. We're not going to be here for too long. We're not disturbing the peace, but look at cocoa beans. I'm saying cocoa, like I meant coffee beans. This is not cacao. This is like coffee. Look at that. Whoa, y'all. It's like probably even thousands of these here, and they're all taller than me. So it's just giving me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like spiders in my locks, y'all. Adventurous. She like to taste and feel things like a baby. What it tastes like?
It tastes like it still needs to grow because it doesn't taste like coffee.
Is it bitter?
To break it open. It is bitter. I'm trying to break it open so you can kind of see a seed, but it doesn't even resemble like a coffee bean type of seed. It's green on the outside. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Well, was it hard?
Slippery. Yeah, it was hard to open. But this is what they look like.
And this is just Costa Rican coffee. I worked at Starbucks, so I know that they actually get a lot of their coffee beans from here and a lot of other countries. But Costa Rica is definitely hitting because they have like a field here and on the other side. And it's like acres of this as we're going up the hill. What happened? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to have a little interlude and definitely just embrace the renewed energy that I feel. With that, I wanted to incorporate some tarot because I know tarot always gets to the truth and always breaks down the energy. I feel like I want to just pull one card today, but before we get into the cards, I wanted to just talk about my day. Very chill. I can say that very laid back, a very much it feels like full moon energy. Like I feel like everything that could have been done was already done, but there's also that energy of things coming into fruition and me seeing exactly what needs to be seen. I feel I feel like there's a lot that I don't know, but just experiencing life is something that is all I need to know. As y'all see, I've been experiencing things that I've never seen before. I've never been to a river. I've never just been out so much in nature and so elevated that you just get used to cars passing on the street, or you just get used to going up hills and things of sort. Like my body, like my body in my head was so prepared for life, and for a 27-year-old, Costa Rica is, like I mentioned before, definitely makes me more in tune with my body and more in tune with just my surroundings and having to get around naturally. I'm grateful for not having a car, only for the fact of me being able to really see this town that I'm in. I feel like a car, you pass by so many things in like 5-10 minutes, and like for example, the walk down to the hill that I've recorded before, that was 5 to 10 minutes in the taxi, but walking took us almost 2 hours. So just imagine how much you miss. I cut the deck on the Wheel of Fortune, and I just like that energy because to me, Wheel of Fortune can look like also prosperity and just having a good vibration, but that energy of acknowledging that both are natural. So in this moment, I feel blessed. I feel like it hasn't been so long since I desired to feel this way when I didn't feel this way, and I felt like there was more to look forward to. So to be in a place where I look forward to, it feels like a good form of the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm always humbly gonna acknowledge all those stages because that's a part of life. I want people to see just how beautiful and perfectly imperfect it can be. Um, let's go ahead. So we got the Page of Pentacles. That's the cards for today. Still adjusting to this new camera, y'all. My other camera will really focus on it, but now I feel like I have to get it like this because my lighting and everything is gonna reflect. If y'all look at it right here, it looks like a goddess, you know, just chilling, kind of giving the same energy of me. She looked like she has locks. I don't have on my glasses, but definitely got on my big T, the Big Bless. You already know what time it is, Big Bless. And just what I noticed the most about this is the city in the background. See, I see how it's a city, but if you really look at where she's at, it's like she's off in nature, and there's this river in proceeding, and it's like the way that she's looking at this pinnacle, that blessing. It's like she's looking at it as if like, what is it that you're bringing? Like, is this truly a blessing? So how I could highlight that energy, because y'all know this energy is, oh, we got the star on the bottom of the deck, and we got the Hierophant on the top of the deck. So those two cards are extra detailed, and for me that just feels like just reassurance of just powerful vibration, but still just not necessarily knowing exactly how to use your power for the best. Not saying that you use it for the worst, but really tapping into your best energy. Like for me, my pinnacle is just being in a new space, embracing a new environment, having abundance, having the opportunity to live in a different environment, but there's still room for things that I can learn, and there's still room for things that I could wish can be better, like in regards to communication or just finances or just appearances. Like, you know, you could always find something within that. Through it all, I just feel like the biggest lesson that I'm learning is just to take life for what it is, because no matter how much you imagine it to be, there's always going to be a vibration of there's more to learn. And the old me would feel like I've learned everything that needed to be learned, but it's undeniable that being in this phase, it's not like out on a limb, but it's definitely a risk. Like, this feels like the biggest risk I've taken in my life, because there's only two routes for my life to go. I'm being 27, and I feel like I've been cultivating and moving in a direction that is finally starting to not necessarily, the word is not necessarily show because it's been showing, but also reassure would be the word I would say. One thing I want to do, because I do remember being in the phase of just knowing exactly what intention and what topic I wanted to highlight on these videos. I like the idea of allowing every day to bring a version of inspiration and just message in that. But I pray. So I like to pray, especially at night, just thanking God for every day and every new day to come, the past and the future days. And also just me having my health and still having all my fingers, having all my toes, having all my locks, having my smile, all my teeth. Things like that is what I'm grateful for every day. And I don't really do that in these videos, even though I'm incorporating something spiritual. That's something that I acknowledge, but also I can tell you that there's a difference. Like, there's a difference when I pray before I put in the trade. There's a difference when I have that faith spiritually in my messages and just praying to just allow God to have that same reassurance to know that this is not work just for me to be talking. This is for me to say all the right things that y'all need to hear and see on my journey. Got the Page of Pentacles. It says, this page is truly dedicated and focused on their goals. She might be young or inexperienced, but she has the drive and determination needed to venture forward. Don't disregard this person. They are truly talented and will rise to the occasion when it comes. If the page is you, it's time to focus up and commit to the things that you've been daydreaming about. Start taking concrete steps to bring that magic into the world. Ashe. And I feel like this is a big concrete step, because I could have definitely posted this video without this, but it's so important for y'all to know that it's steps. And I like how they say concrete steps, because I'll never forget when I first started my love tour. And love tour to me was, I said I would go wherever it's showing love. So right now I'm still in a love tour. Costa Rica shows mad love. Like, everyone is definitely love. Like, you feel it. You see it even when it's not involving you. You see it between their interactions with people, or just how they even appreciate the people that's not local. It's a vibration. But just being more in a place of just good energy. And I remember when I was in Ocala in the beginning of my love tour, I was so uncomfortable that first week. And it was this guy, I was just sitting outside. It was like an old hood, so you see people outside, but you could sit outside all day and be okay. And I don't know what compelled this guy to say this, but I will always remember. He was like, why you ain't smiling? This is just a stepping stool. And that was the first and last time I saw that particular guy. And I was there for 2 or 3 months. I had never saw that guy again, but I always remember how he said, this is just a stepping stool. So back to just building that concrete step by step, it's just something that cannot be broken. And I love how the underdog, I'm so grateful to be an underdog. Oh, look, I got the positive energy. That's probably what made me want to put on this hat, because it's not even my hat. But that positive energy, but also the inspiration and motivation and belief in yourself and building yourself, having the courage to build that. It's possible. Look at me. It ain't easy. I worry about a lot of things. I worry about a lot of things, but I don't worry about the fact that I enjoy the life that I've created. So with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Wow, thanks, babe.